such map interaction. Much wow. Alright, we're taking a look at one of the less used towers in the game, the Glaive Lord. In contrast to probably a bunch of other towers, I would say that this is not a case of power creep, but a tower that is actually, you know, kind of deserving of some buffs. I should probably begin by filling in what's actually been buffed. So this recent update, update 43, it has now been given sort of a boost to single target damage, which it really sucks at normally. So it can now bounce back the glaives to the same target with a cooldown of 0.6 seconds. And it's not just that. In update 41, they also increased the bouncing distance of the glaives from 180 to infinite, and they also increased the attack speed while reducing the pierce a bit. So again, focusing a bit more on single target damage. On top of that, they've also in previous updates increased the range of the bottom cross path for the Glaive Lord and reduced the price and probably a whole bunch of other things as well. Basically, it has received a whole bunch of buffs for quite a while now. And the reason these buffs are like kind of deserved and kind of necessary is because, well, the Glaive Lord is, for maps like Tree Stump or even better like Resort or Balanced, it is pretty good there, but for pretty much any other map where you don't really have as much use for the rotating glaives, it really falls behind. And it falls behind so much on single target damage that it's usually not the best option. Today we are playing on a beginner map still, because we are gonna attempt a 2 Megapops challenge, and we're doing it in a real game rather than in the challenge editor, because I'm almost finally veteran level. Most people would assume that I would already be so at this point, but no, I am a big noob. And also, I don't even have the 2 Megapops achievement. I haven't been achievement hunting. Like, I have done 2 Megapops before, obviously, but I only use the challenge editor because, I mean, in terms of, like, black bordering and stuff, like, I don't want to play all of this shit. I just want to go for Chimps right away, so I just use the challenge editor. I don't really have any black borders. So hopefully we will be getting an achievement today, whilst we also find out how good this tower actually is now. So that's the reason why we're still going to be playing on a beginner map, because we're going for 2 Megapops. But hopefully we will get a sense of how much the single target damage has been improved. And also in a recent update they did change the pricing for these first top path upgrades. If I recall, I don't have the notes in front of me, but I believe Glaive Ricochet got decreased in price by quite a lot, so starts are very easy with that tower now. Oh, and it's probably a good idea to place down the hero as well. Somehow forgot about that part. So let's place Geraldo down somewhere in the back here so it doesn't steal too much pops. Oh, and I just realized, doing 2 Megapops with a tower like this, given how you want to place it due to the ricocheting glaives, buffing it with like an alchemist is gonna be tough, maybe even impossible, because placing an alch like right here over the course of the entire game, that's gonna steal a lot of pops, is it not? Maybe we'll have to skip the alch altogether. It is pretty unfortunate that it's not like an amazing tower to use, the tier 5 top path, because it is such a satisfying and pretty fun tower to use, even though like it's got no abilities, nothing special to it, it's just a set and forget, but it's such a satisfying tower. Obviously it is a niche tower, so it shouldn't be a tower that can do everything, but hopefully at this point it will be a bit more fairly balanced to at least be able to do a bit of single target damage and be at least a somewhat viable option on tougher maps. Let's go ahead and get more glaives right away. This early game is gonna be really easy, I assume. And at this point I'm probably gonna start, yeah, let's just give a camo potion to this guy. We are gonna get a village like right here for camo and for the top half buffs, and this guy eventually we're gonna work into a mob glue, I think, and this guy into an overclock, and then I think that's it in terms of buffs. Like, we're gonna have more cash, we're gonna get something more like a call to arms or something. But yeah, as mentioned previously, the Alchemist we might have to skip out on. And also, big thank you to everybody who left a like and a comment on my previous video, the Are There Infinite Rounds in BTD6 one. I really got an amazing response on that one. It seems like you guys really liked the twist I put on it, and it is pretty funny to do stuff like that. I wish I could do it more often. I'll try to do like that kind of special videos more often. It's just that, you know, it can sometimes be tough to come up with great ideas like that, but I'll do my best to create more cool and original videos for you guys. Alright, we're coming up on round 40 here. We do have nearly 10k to spend, although I'm not sure what I want to spend it on. Could I take care of the mob with just a mob glue, maybe? Wow, yeah, okay. I don't think a mob glue would give this guy enough time. We don't even have the Garifier yet because of how late I placed this guy. Oh, it is next. I could even buy this level, honestly. That's one option. But before I do that, let me just try something differently. Some extra attack speed, some buffs, and slow it down. Man, it's this. My math is not on point today. Okay, so I'll just buy that level then. And do that. That ought to do it, and we'll go ahead and get the village as well. Oh, this is what I mean with the range. Look at the range on this guy. Are we gonna... We might be able to do this still. Oh my god. Let me try that again by just doing that and that also. Do you think that little bit would make the difference? It might. Yeah, there we go. Now we caught them all. There we go. Sweet. The thing is, now, I mean, this extra range from the primary mentoring is going to be helpful towards the end here, but it's probably not going to be enough to get this guy to reach down here. But again, I do think we gain range when we get the Glaive Lord. I do think that. So with the Glaive Lord combined with the primary mentoring, I think it might just barely be able to reach bloons, regular bloons down here. But, you know, it's... I'm not entirely sure now that we don't have the Alch. And of course the Garifier has been nerfed, so it only lasts for 5 rounds at the moment. It will increase back to 10 at some later level. For now they only last 5 rounds, which is probably a good nerf, I would say. Alright, round 60. Whoa. Definitely need another one of those. And I do think we're fine. I don't think we need anything more, honestly. As long as we pop this before, so it can glue the Moabs once more. There we go. We might need the primary mentoring for the slight bit of extra range, actually. Because this is going to be tight. Yeah. Okay, so let's try that again with the primary mentoring as well. Yeah, that doesn't give a ton of extra range, but that should make the difference. Also, we applied the Garifier a second earlier this time, I think, so we ought to beat this round. Oh yeah, oh, the extra range does make the difference, just barely. There we go. Why is it always like that, bro? That's gotta be RNG. I'm just doing the same thing again. I'm always so surprised when I lose that I completely lose my ability to speak. Why did we not pop the Moabs this time? Hello? And somehow we... Okay, man. All the logic just got thrown out the window. How did we succeed that time when we didn't pop the Moab? Or whatever, dude. Oh. What about these guys? Alright, fuck it, I'll just do this then. I'll just put it down here. Like now. And is that enough? Surely. Yes, there we go. Oh, 63? Oh, wait. Wait, we handled it without the upgrade? The Garifier and the glue? Oh man, more glaives is just crazy. Although this round we probably need to get the tier 5. Alright, let's see if we get any extra range here. We do not, okay. But at least, I mean, this guy will be able to take care of business for a while. At least up until like round 80. Do they actually... Wait. Yeah, I think when you only have one target on the screen, I'm not sure if it actually bounces back to that one target. I think the update 43 changes is like when you have multiple targets and you attack one, bounces to the second, and then the third, it can then bounce back to the first target again. But I'm not sure if you only have one target, if it can actually bounce back and forth. Actually, let's go ahead and test that in Sandbox real quick. Wait, what is... Oh no, that's just some kind of bleed effect, no? Is that some kind of bleed effect? That's not... Yeah, that's not them bouncing, that's some kind of bleed effect. Okay, so I learned something new. I didn't know about the bleed effect. But as I expected, it does not seem like it can bounce back and forth between, you know, one and the same target. It needs to have multiple targets before it can bounce back to the first target again. So basically, update 43 changed. It does increase single target damage when you have multiple targets. So I guess it's for like rounds when you have a bunch of ZOMGs, a bunch of BFBs, it does help. But in terms of like round 80, round 100, it shouldn't make a difference. But again, there has been some changes that is beneficial to those situations as well, like in update 41, like the increase in attack speed and reduced pierce. I was gonna make this guy into an overclock, but that requires getting the range upgrade, so he's gonna be attacking later on. Well, he's gonna be attacking BFBs and larger anyway. So, but if I do get the range, he's gonna be able to attack Moabs and maybe even regular bloons. I'm not sure. Maybe I should place a new one, like here. But yeah, let's go ahead and I will get a new one. In fact, I'll place it like up here or something, and we'll get the overclock now because we might need it for round 80, or actually round 80 probably will be fine without it. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, we definitely don't need any buffs as of now. Next, we should probably get working on a call to arms. Now, don't be fooled by this tower absolutely shredding, because again, we are on a very favorable map for this tower. As I said, this is a niche tower that shouldn't be good on everything, so I do think that this tower does, like the buffs that it has been given has only been to, you know, slightly bring up its single target damage and whatnot, and make it more useful on like intermediate maps and slightly above, but you know, it's obviously not, they're obviously not trying to buff it so that it will be useful on expert maps, or I assume so, because you can't really do that, right? It's a niche tower and it will probably always stay a niche tower. But you know, to try and make it an okay tower for those in between maps, I guess that's sort of the goal here. We can apply the camo potion now to get some extra camo damage and the extra range. That's also pretty nice. And that will last us the rest of the game. Man, this is just so much fun though. I love like firing up an easy map and just putting this satisfying tower down in a position where he can just go to work and obliterate everything on his own. Can we defeat 96 without any buffs? Oh my god. Alright, again, I'm gonna try not applying any buffs, but surely round 97 ought to require some help. I mean, keep in mind, this guy is not even alk buffed. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to use Homeland instead, and I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough either, so let's just use both. Man. Wow, look, like that extra range really is important. Alright, round 98. With all the pierce reductions, I do think that the extra pierce of the Homeland is actually going to be useful here, so let's use Homeland. And wow, okay. And round 99, we're definitely going to have to use the overclock as well. And we don't have glue splatter on this guy, but we don't need to. Round 1, wait, can I? No, I cannot afford to get a call to arms. Let's use Homeland here in a sec. Let's watch the damage go. And yeah, look at this. I mean, the single target damage is just absolutely awful on this tower, but since we are playing on a beginner map where we do have at least one loop here, I do think we'll be able to manage, you know, squeezing out the damage that we need. Did I say I think we'll manage? I meant I think we'll fail miserably. Okay, so we're gonna need some cheese. Come on now. Surely we got enough damage now. Okay. Watch this. Wait, can we even take out those DDTs? Yeah, we can. Okay, come on. Oh, maybe I should have waited with that Homeland. Actually, it will probably come up again because these guys are so slow. Okay, overclock here in a second. Yeah. What's the... Yeah, we are over 2 mil. And yeah, we should get the Homeland up, and this should be fine. Yeah, look at that. Finally, after however many years of playing, I finally got the 2 Megapops achievement. Wait, did I speak too soon again? Bro, don't do this to me. Thank God. Whew. Alright, let's go collect the achievement. Oh my god, look at my XP. Bro. 2 Megapops achievement, there it is. Better late than never. Obviously, I was playing on a beginner map. If you're talking about intermediate or advanced, then it's far from overpowered. I think it's definitely some very reasonable buffs overall. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.